brutal. Hey friends, Tuesday, October 4th. We're at Universal Studios Islands of Adventure today. I'll probably go over and do both parks, but I'm definitely going to start here. It's actually a really nice October day. It started out about 65 degrees this morning. It's starting to warm up a little. As you can see, I'm in this really cool Star Wars Halloween hoodie. But that's not going to last very long because it's going to get hot out here quick. But we're going to head in, do some rides. I think I might get some lunch at the Hard Rock today. I love that place for salads, so maybe I'll show you guys a really good salad there in a little while. Well, let's get to it. It's only 9:30, so you can't say too much, but the crowds do look like it's going to be pretty light today. Out of all of the parks here in Orlando, heck, out of all the parks in Florida, this is my favorite one. Islands of Adventure, by far. I just, being such a big Marvel fan, surely has a lot to do with it, because I love Superhero Island here, and the Hulk. But there's a lot more to it too. Just the adventure theming is great.
Wait, oh, it's...
I think I'm gonna head over to the Dr. Seuss Land. I haven't done those rides in a minute, so I'm gonna do the In the Sky Trolley, I think. Despite being a 40-year-old man that's a metalhead and covered in tattoos, Seuss Landing is one of my favorite areas in any park as well.
And that kind of stuff they have up here now.
I just tend to like whimsical and fantastical things, and I think that's why I like it so much. None of the rides here are my favorite. I do like the In the Sky Trolley, but it's really just more about the ambiance, walking around enjoying the theming. I did notice that the Hagrid's ride is already at a 150-minute wait at 9:30. It's bananas. I hope that soon they'll open up the Express for that, because I get free Express after 4 being a premium pass holder. So that'd be awesome. I'd get to do it more often, because it's been open for 2 years and I've only ridden it 3 times, because I just don't normally come and stand in a 2.5 hour line. And I definitely I'm not one of the people who gets here at rope drop and races onto the park either, so. "10 minutes for the trolley." Really fun theming for this queue here, how they have this giant thingamajogger doohickey in the center. It being a Dr. Seuss creation, I'm pretty sure that that is the scientific term for it. A thingamajogger doohickey. It doesn't look like there's anyone up here waiting. Looks like this one's a walk-on. Everybody rushes to Velocicoaster and Hagrid's and Hulk and Doom early in the morning. When not even so much Doom, but everyone will rush to Velocicoaster and Hagrid's and Hulk. And there are two different approaches you can take to trying to beat the lines, and one is to rush to the most busy experience and try to do it first, and the other is to try to do the other stuff while no one's in line for them.
What can I say when I get home today? All the long way through town and all the way back, I look round and round and I keep careful track. The next thing I spy is the Hop on Pop shop. Tots hopping on ice cream with cherries on top. As you can see, here in the heart of Seuss Landing is a carousel that's truly outstanding. And I see the trees, the truffula trees, the bright colored tops of the truffula trees, mile after mile in the fresh blowing breeze. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. From there to here, from here to there, fantabulous things are everywhere. Just look at that red and white hat. I'm sure it belongs to that black and white cat. And look out below! It's that new McGrew Zoo. Oh, what this zoo must be worth! It's the most wonderful zoo on the face of the earth. Say, I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam, I am. And I will eat them here and there. Say, I will eat them anywhere. Now we bypass two unbudging zaps, both stubbornly stuck unbudged in their tracks. Now keep your eyes peeled for sneeches. They're known to love beaches. There's one down there, fishing. He's floating, he's wishing. He might catch a fish with a pinwheel-like tail. He might catch a fish who has fins like a sail. He might catch a fish with a checkerboard belly, or even a fish made of strawberry jelly. Say, that makes a story that no one can beat when we say that we saw it on Mulberry Street. But it still could be better. Did I ever tell you that Mrs. McCabe had 23 sons and she named them all Dave? Well, she did, and that wasn't a smart thing to do. You see, when she wanted one and calls out, "Yo, come into the house, Dave!" She doesn't get one. All 23 days of hers come on the run. Farewell to the sneeches at the end of our fun. No time for more, we're almost done. We swing around the corner and dash through the gate. We ride to our stop.
Criminally underrated. I really believe that too. I'm not just joking. I really believe this ride is criminally underrated. It's so cool. You get such a good view of the whole park. It's just so much fun. It's relaxing. It's a great thing to do on a hot day when you're miserable and don't want to stand in an hour-long queue. You can come here, and this queue is usually fairly short, and you can get onto the ride really quick and just sit down, take a relax, and check out all the great scenery from one of the best places to view it all in the park. Of course the top half from Velocicoaster is the best view in the park, but you're not there very long, and most people are relatively afraid while they're there. That seasonal cupcake looks really good. The Grinch. Ma'am?
It's a Halloween cupcake.
Yeah, they're doing some sprucing up on the candy store next door, the Snookers and Snookers Sweet Candy Cookers. The lady in there told me that the refurb should be almost finished for this candy store, and it would definitely be open by Christmas. I believe the first show for Poseidon's Fury is at 10. So I'm going to see if that's the case. If it is, I'm going to do that next, since I'm just right here across the bridge from it anyway. Sometimes you can see some really giant koi down in here. The fish that live in this pond here are enormous. You probably can't see them on the camera, but I can see a few of them. But they are very, very big koi fish. And they don't seem to mind the ducks either. The first show is at 10, and we are going to go in with that crowd here in a sec. But first I wanted to give you guys a Brutal Bin vacationer tip. And it's a really simple one. Eat at Mythos when you're here. It is the best. I mean, they do have the sign out front that says awarded world's best theme park restaurant by Theme Park Insider. That is not BS, guys. This place is fantastic. I've been vacationing here since 2010, and I've lived here for 4 years. I've eaten at Mythos more than a dozen times, and it is awesome. All right, they opened it up for the Poseidon's Fury show tour, and we're gonna head in and do it. I haven't done this in a minute. It's so awesome in here though. Like a lot of people will skip these shows and stuff like this and in lieu of just doing the rides and getting on the big long ride waits as soon as possible, but I recommend don't skip any of this stuff, especially this show, because this set that they've built for this place is just so massive. It's awe-inspiring just to walk through here. It's so much fun. I wouldn't skip it. I don't skip it. Okay, so I just finished Poseidon's Fury. It's awesome. Like, they did the refurb, but it's pretty much the same show. Some of the effects I think are a little bit better, but a couple of pieces of advice for that show is don't be expecting a sit-down show. So if you have issues standing and it's going to be a problem to stand for 20 minutes while you're in there, you may want to rethink it. It's not like a lot of the other shows where you get to go in and sit down and relax. I mean, it's not, you're not like running or jumping or climbing a bunch of stairs or anything, but you are standing for the entire 20 minutes. So be prepared for that. And then it's kind of cold in there too. So if you're like me and you get cold easy, it's kind of a good thing I brought the hoodie today because I was freezing in there. But yeah, show's great. Had fun. I can hear the people screaming on Velocicoaster from here. Figured I'd come through this way and show you guys some of my second favorite ride in the world. This was my first favorite ride in the world until recently. That's why I say it like that. Howdy. Just very, very recently that I got to ride the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot, Disney World. And that is now my favorite ride. But until I rode it, Velocicoaster was my favorite. I really, really love this coaster. It's incredible. The top hat there is one of the coolest. And then this, you'll see they come around here and go up here. And then when they come around here towards the very end of the track, down there, there's a corkscrew. There it goes. And that corkscrew is insanely cool. Like, it's one of the most fun things. You feel like you're gonna fly out, but of course you're not. I'm sure some folks are wondering, so before you ask why I didn't film Poseidon's Fury, it's a really, really dark tour attraction in there, and they ask you not to film and not to use your phone in there because it is so bright and distracting to the experience for the other guests. So I respect that. There actually was a guy in there that had his phone on just about the entire time, but I'm sure most people were really annoyed with him, and just because he did it doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. I'm just not that person. I try to respect other people. You know, I live here, I've seen all this 100 times, I get to come all the time, but they have also some of the like most ironically awesome merch over here, like these dragons. Like, this shirt is actually really cool. And it's a little cheaper than a lot of the other shirts in the park too. It's only 25 bucks. But I love fantasy themed stuff. You see, this is actually a precursor. See, they haven't officially announced it yet, but there is going to be a How to Train Your Dragons land in the Epic Universe Park, which opens up in 2025. So that's why they have this merch here. We don't have any How to Train Your Dragons attractions yet, but we will in 2 years. These all look like shirts that the 40-year-old dude who DM'd our D&D games when I was a teenager always wore. DM is Dungeon Master, by the way. It's like, I know it's kind of like a joke, but we always found ourselves playing Dungeons and Dragons, and there was always a guy that was like 20 years older than the rest of us as the Dungeon Master, which is good because it takes dedication and work and research and someone who really knows the game. The size of this dragon skull, y'all. It's massive. Only 200 bucks too. That's not crazy. I'm gonna make my wife buy me this. This thing is so sweet. This is definitely like the most underrated merch stores in this park, I think. You never see anyone giving this stuff any love, and I mean, it's all amazing. They got such cool stuff in here. Brutal. Goblet. It's like a knight's gauntlet goblet. It almost looks like Sauron's hand. $34.95. This stuff is also cool. Look at these little paperweights, man. I think I'm gonna buy one of these for Jack. I really kind of dig that King Card shirt, the Halloween shirt. I actually really like this shirt. I think I might get this shirt. Is that, oh, it's Lil Boo. That's got Lil Boo on it, y'all. And on the pillow. skulls of our enemies. So I did skip over Hogsmeade today. I walked through it briefly, but I didn't do any footage there because I did a video on just the Hogsmeade and Harry Potter stuff, Diagon Alley stuff here like 2 weeks ago. So I'm gonna do other stuff today, but I will post the link to that video down in the comment section if you want to watch that and see all the cool Harry Potter stuff. So I did skip over Hogsmeade today. I walked through it briefly, but I didn't do any footage there because I did a video on just the Hogsmeade and Harry Potter stuff, Diagon Alley stuff here like 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to do other stuff today, but I will post the link to that video down in the comment section if you want to watch that and see all the cool Harry Potter stuff. I know a burning question is going to be about Jurassic Park River Adventure, because there was a picture obviously circulating everywhere online, TikTok, Facebook, of a giant hole in the side of the building for Jurassic Park River Adventure. And there were even people like saying that it was going to be down forever and stuff, but have no fear. Jurassic Park River Adventure is operating as usual. And here comes proof. If there's anything Southerners can do well, it's bounce back fast from a bad storm. Kind of shocked at how low all the waits are today. I thought for sure with all the people rescheduling their trips that might have been ruined by Ian that it was going to be a really busy day today, but it's not that bad. The River Adventure was only 10 minutes. Meet Blue the Raptor was only 20 minutes, and Kong is only 15. So it's actually really low crowds today at Islands of Adventure, probably because all the people are at Disney as usual. It's another Hurricane Ian update for you guys. This is the only attraction right now at Universal Studios that is closed after Hurricane Ian. It's Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls, and I love this one. My wife and kids don't really like it at all. They don't like getting wet, and I think they just don't like the ride, period, because it does jostle you around a lot, and you do get water all over you. You can get water sprayed in your eye, but I think it's a great ride. I love doing it, and I do it often when I come by myself because then I don't have to worry about them having to wait for me. But it is closed right now, and I haven't heard any news on when it will be reopening, but I'll keep you posted as soon as I find out. Here's another tip for you guys. When you enter the Toon Lagoon, right here where they have this huge Coliseum area, which has been not in use for a really long time. They used to have shows here, but I haven't seen them really do anything with it. But this is the area usually where you'll find the meet and greet for Popeye, Olive Oil, and sometimes Betty Boop. So if you want to meet those characters, walk through this area. It's right on the other side of these games where this big sign that says Toon Lagoon is. But if you want to meet those characters, yeah, check through this area periodically when you're here, because this is typically where you will find them when they are doing meet and greets. Some other information here if you're coming this month. The early park admission all month is for Islands of Adventure. That's a great way to get to ride Hagrid's without having to wait all day for it. If you show up for that early park admission and you come straight in and do Hagrid's, it's a great way to, you know, get that out of the way and not have to spend half your day waiting for it. It's actually right now though, it's about 11 o'clock now, and the wait for it right now is lower than it was when I got here. So when I got here, Hagrid's was 150 minutes, and right now it's only 90. So So that's another thing to think about is if you come here right around, you know, I got here at around 9:15 today. So if you come here right around that time, maybe wait a little while. And they're also doing this dark arts experience, which is really cool. They have the Death Eaters and even Voldemort come out around dusk, around dark at the Hogsmeade area in Islands of Adventure. And that's really fun. I'm gonna make it out here one day this week around that time. That time's difficult for me because of the kids and all, and my wife's usually at work. But I'm gonna make it a point to make it out here around that time to show you guys that. I came in here to check for new merchandise at my favorite store. And it looks like there's definitely some new stuff in here. This really big Stan Lee action figure is so cool. I don't see how much that is. And then they have, this is also something I noticed that's pretty new here, are some of these lounge flies. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I didn't see that one last time I was in here. I have the matching wallet for it too. The wallets are 55. The bags are usually 80, like 79, and the wallets are usually in the 50s. Oh, inflation. They went up to 82. And these are like the Rune King Thor themes. It's from Love and Thunder, but if you don't read the comics, you wouldn't know. But the outfit that Thor was wearing in Love and Thunder is actually the Rune King Thor outfit from the comics. Looks like somebody got the memo about the announcement for the new Deadpool movie. We got chimichanga truck bags. These are sweet. They're 80 bucks though, which I think is kind of bananas for like a Loungefly lunch box. I don't know, Loungefly stuff's always pricey. Yeah, definitely. They definitely got the memo that there was an announcement for the new movie. Even though it's 2 years away, they put out a lot of Deadpool merch. Hey, excuse me. I was hoping to find a new hat in here, a really cool one. But I haven't had any luck. I'm gonna head over and check the Spider-Man store. Looks like the new stuff they got here is lounge flies too. I kind of like this one with this really ugly Spider-Man on it, like this 1960s, 70s Spider-Man cartoon Spider-Man. I don't know why I like that, but I do. I haven't seen much else new in this store though. I like the Roosevelts they have here. Especially this Venom one. I almost missed it, guys. And look. I love Dr. Doom. He's so tall. Sometimes they have one that's not as tall playing him, but they've definitely got the giant here today. Awesome. It's so great I got to see them. Here to dispel another hurricaneian rumor that the Hulk wasn't going to be back up for a while. This part right here, if you, I'm sure seen the picture circulating on the internet, was very, very flooded. There was water up over the barricades here from how bad it flooded here, but obviously wasn't a big deal because Hulk is already back in action. The Hulk is back open already. There he goes, as mad as ever. So I finished up at Islands of Adventure. Had a lot of fun there. Got to do a few rides. Really light crowds. Beautiful weather. You really can't ask for any better weather than this. That's the first time I've done the Poseidon's Fury show in a long time. And it was awesome. Like I said earlier, worth doing. Stop in, you know, take your time when you're here. Take in everything like those shows, because those things are really cool. And people often get in too big of a rush just going to the big rides and the big attractions. Definitely, like, take your time, check out some of that smaller stuff, because you're really missing out if you don't. But I'm gonna head over here past Tucson, and I'm gonna go to the Hard Rock Cafe and see if they're open for lunch, and if they are, I'm gonna grab me a salad in there. I'd let you guys in on the fact that I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning to go to the gym. I ran 5 miles and did legs. My legs are so shredded. They're just coming up these steps right here to the Hard Rock just now. I was just cursing to myself and complaining because they hurt. But yeah, they're open. We're gonna go in here and get us a salad or a sandwich or something. You guys want to see something really rare? They have actual physical menus here. I haven't seen one of these since the dawn of time. It's all QR codes now everywhere. They've got all this stuff I can't eat. I can't eat it today anyway. This will be my home today. Oh no. This looks so good though. I've never had it, but I'm gonna get it one day when I come here and I'm not on a diet day. Cowboy ribeye would be my normal choice. I would be amiss if I didn't show Jennifer her favorite part. Caribbean mojito? Oh, I don't see. Look, I don't even think she knew that they have a hurricane here. We always go and get her one at Pat O. Aha, Jennifer.
I have your diet right here for you.
Thank you very much.
And I see you're kind of checking out the drinks. If you have any questions on anything, let me know, okay?
Okay, cool. Thank you. I got a lot of classic cocktails here. Manhattan, Dirty Martini, Cosmo, Gin and Tonic, Whiskey Sour, Paloma. That's one of Jennifer's favorite. That's basically just Fresca and tequila. Oh, I bet that bubblegum shot is good. They even have the calories listed on the shots. I think that is the first time I've ever seen calories listed on shots of liquor before. But I mean, it's a great idea. This looks really good. So one of the things I really wanted to do with these videos is show people that you don't always have to eat poorly if you come to the parks. That, I mean, you're on vacation or you're having fun or you just don't care about dieting, you know, that's fine too. But I wanted to show for the people who do, you know, struggle with their diet and weight, like myself. As a lot of you know, I've lost 150 pounds in the last 14 months. And I struggle especially with making these vlogs and making these videos and staying within the confines of my diet. This month has been particularly hard because I quit nicotine 35 days ago too. But I wanted to showcase sometimes some of the more healthy options. And they have a Southwest chicken Fiesta bowl here at the Hard Rock Cafe that's only 550 calories. And it's chicken, quinoa, vegetables. I haven't tried it yet, but I mean, it looks really good. I got a little bit of hot sauce to go with it. But you can, you know, this is only 540 calories and this is what I'm having. So you can eat healthy stuff here. There are healthy options if you go to the right places. So I'm going to make it a point to try to showcase those when I can. I tried it without the hot sauce and it's really good. Now I'm going to try it with the hot sauce and see. I love spicy everything. Guys should know that about me by now. Get a little bit of everything in this bite. Old apple tea. It's magnificent. For only 500 calories, it's amazing. See? It can be done. I ate every last bite of my 542 calories, and they were all magnificent. So good. I would definitely recommend this. They're taking donations for breast cancer awareness here at the Hard Rock Cafe, and I thought that was really cool. And they gave me a pink ribbon for my donation, and I get to write my name and all on it, and I'm going to put Brutal Ben on it, of course. Shameless self-promotion. Okay folks, we're all done with lunch, all done with our park day today. It was an absolute blast. I had the best time you can possibly have in half of a day today. It was great. The food at the Hard Rock was awesome. I don't usually like to do too much critiquing of the food inside of a restaurant, but the Fiesta chicken bowl was really good. It was black beans, pico de gallo, kale, spinach, chicken, and like a light almost like a chipotle aioli or a chipotle ranch, but it was really good, fresh, and despite the fact that it was only 542 calories, it was really filling. That might be the fact that I drank 2 glasses of Diet Coke, but it did the job for only 540 calories. And it was $17.95. I got that and a Diet Coke. Left a little breast cancer donation, and I always leave a big tip. My server's name was Ash. She was great. She was brilliant. Did a great job. Really friendly, really great menu knowledge. But as always, thanks for watching and supporting my channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Please like this video and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Stay brutal. I had to stop and see this, show you this. Amon Amarth, the Great Heathen Tour. I happen to really love Amon Amarth.